I didn't have so many people I knew.
Okay.
But from a friend and a neighbor, she introduced me to Rotary. She just told me, there's this organization called Rotary. Maybe pass by and see what happens. Weird. I found myself at the function. I was the only one putting on jeans. It was, I felt out of place. I looked at people that were smart, putting on all the nice outfits for a charter. Because I didn't know, I felt out of place. I was like, maybe I'm lost. I felt like everyone was looking at me. The fact that the project benefited my own sister that I did not even intentionally plan to be part of because of her. But somehow she was going to that hospital and she benefited from it. My heart was touched and I felt like, just continue doing good, just continue being part of the good. You don't know who will benefit from it. I'd not yet paid my dues and all that. So I felt so small. One, I was not giving. Two, I had not yet paid my dues. So I felt like everyone was, a certain camera was holding me. You've not paid. You've not paid. And yes.
Wow. It's either Rotary or Rotary.
Every week, Rotary shows up in ways that change lives. Service, leadership, fellowship, and impact are more than ideas for us. They are habits. They are choices. They shape how we move through the world. Inside Rotary, Conversations on the Spot puts you right in that energy. No stage lights, no polished speeches, just real people doing real work captured in the moment.
Okay. Good evening, friends, Rotractors, Rotarians, and friends of Rotary. Welcome to the Inside Rotary in yet another episode. We've seen very many episodes. We've seen our good president, we've seen our charter president. There are very many members of ours who have been out there to tell us and also to spread the gospel about Rotary as an umbrella at large. Today, we are privileged to have one of the engines that drives this club in a silent move. And these are women who are really empowered to serve and women behind our committees. They really serve with a lot of passion. And this really makes us a club you can fall in love for. Today, we're privileged to have one and only Rotarian Diana Chirao, all the way from the TRF committee. One of the committees that have really been performing ever since I joined this fraternity. You see, we are really known of our giving. We give till it hurts. We have you today. How are you? How are you? You see, they always tell us, how are you? Not in hi. Okay. How are you, Rotarian Diana?
I am fine.
I know. With God's mercy.
Yes, I am fine. The Lord is good.
All the time. Thank you so much. Rotarian Diana, the Lord is really good and all the time. That's why He's always amazing. Rotarian Diana, you see, ever since I joined this club, you've been this type of a person who doesn't want to be known, but he really does a lot of donkey work. I really want to call it donkey work. Reason being, you decided to be yourself. So, time has come whereby we are unleashing the dragon within us as far as the Rotary Club of Garuga is concerned. Rotarian Diana, who are you behind the pin of Rotary?
Behind the pin, Diana is a mechanic. Yeah, sounds a bit loud, but yes, I'm a mechanic trained from Nakawa Vocation Technical College. Diana is a business person, dealing ice cream, real estate, to mention. Yeah, but after my 2 years of training at Nakawa Vocation, I can call myself a technician, not engineer.
Okay.
Yes, mechanic to break it low, but a technician in the other side. Automotive technician. Thank you.
There's that thing you brought actually. People don't know about. They don't know the difference between a technician. They don't know the difference between an engineer. Then also that mechanic. Those are three different words. Kindly break them
Yes.
for us.
A mechanic is known as someone who puts things together. It can be a radio, the electronic, the mechanical, and all that. A technician is a technical term, someone who is hands-on with what they do with their hands. An engineer is more of the mind, the broader part of it. That's where the difference is. An engineer has gone deeper than a technical person.
Okay.
Yes.
So should we expect you to be an engineer at one moment because you've been rising through ranks? Today you've been a mechanic, then later on it's a technician, and then now we do have the engineer in you.
The engineer in me, yes, if God allows it. Yes.
I'm really proud of that. You see, in most cases, we use our vocations to serve humanity.
Yes.
So at one moment, there was a radio that spread the news about Rotary Club of Garuga. And I feel that news, you received that news.
Yes.
So how did you come to know about Rotary Club of Garuga?
I didn't have so many people I knew.
Okay.
But from a friend and a neighbor, she introduced me to Rotary. She just told me, there's this organization called Rotary. Maybe pass by and see what happens.
Oh.
It was a Sunday evening. Yes, with no friends around the area, new in the area. I decided to come and see what happens.
Which year was that?
2021.
And then also, who is that friend? We really need to, because we are really appreciating people here. We need to get the gist out of this.
Rotarian Jackie Nankabira Kabogo.
Oh, Rotarian Jackie, yes.
Yes. She introduced me to Rotary, invited me for that Sunday evening here at Wilna.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is when you heard about the whole idea of Rotary.
Yeah, before I used to hear about Rotary, but I knew Rotary like any other person out there. Rotary Abagaga, Rotary what? It was a distant word. Away. Yeah. But this time around, I was invited to actually see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is actually, speaking of Rotary Abagaga, that has been on everyone's lips. Like, that is the narration that people are having around this whole fraternity. However, really, what triggered your mind to say that I am really worth to join this fraternity? I know I am not that rich. I know I am rich. I know I am somewhere in society. So what really picks up, like, you see, I've come into the meeting, Rotarian Jackie has introduced me. Now, I really need to scratch on my own and really get to know the information of about this fraternity. So, here we see Diana coming on board. It started with one Sunday.
Yes. Of course, it took me some time to understand what I'd joined.
True.
The past about 2 years, I was just being present, attending for the sake of what I joined. Actually, what was funny is I joined on the charter during the charter days.
Okay.
A few days to the charter day. And I was told to put on a blue.
Okay.
I put on my blue, but it was very funny and weird. I found myself at the function. I was the only one putting on jeans. It was, I felt out of place. I looked at people, they were smart, putting on all the nice outfits for a charter. Because I didn't know, I felt out of place. I was like, maybe I'm lost. I felt like everyone was looking at me. Literally. But after that, with time, I get to just attend until the birthday groups were introduced. Then I started feeling as if I belong to a certain group. I belong to a certain small number. It came to a one-on-one kind of. Then slowly I get to learn, and then with the other ambitions that were behind me, they started to change when we were introduced to buddy groups.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it means if these buddy groups did come on board, you would have left Rotary?
Yes, because I'm a certain personality that is a bit reserved and fearful a bit to take steps or to just jump on anyone. It took me time to study people, see what they do, what does it mean, and then the money bit of it. Yeah, there were not dollars mentioned yet, but because Rotary Abagaga, I had that fear, and I'm like, do I have the money like them? Do I? So all that, it took me time. But when it came down to buddy groups, I started belonging, because there you talk about the 20K you have and it is okay and very normal.
You see, in most cases, we do have actually that problem. And I think moving forward, club administrators, all the administration of different clubs have to really think about the idea of buddy groups. There's a certain talk I had with different clubs, and I was introducing the idea of buddy groups. Here we are, we're seeing Rotarian Diana really shining through our buddy group that really supported her on the wee hours of joining this Institute of Understanding. Friends, there's really a lot of magic that really happens, and I would really want to encourage that particular person who is really running away from Rotary. Whenever he or she hears about Rotary, is like, tombulia. To you, Jackie, what do you tell that person? What particular message you have for that person? Because we are in the membership and retention month.
To someone, yes. At one point, I felt like walking away. Why? I was going through a financial challenge, and I'd not yet paid my dues and all that. So I felt so small. One, I was not giving. Two, I had not yet paid my dues. So I felt like everyone was, a certain camera was holding me. You have not paid. You've not paid. And yes, I remember Governor Peace said it on a charter day. Yes, said if you do not have money, stay where you are. We come and help you. Okay. So I felt like everyone was filming me somewhere that had not paid. I didn't have money to give. I was not raising my hand to give. And I remember I told Jackie, I think I'm going to take a break. Then as I went, as I was thinking about it, I had not yet found the purpose as to why I had joined. And slowly, I went through a depression sometime. And that depression time, I had only one person I was visiting, and that was Jackie. And I had known Jackie from way back, but the friendship got deeper in Rotary. So during this time of depression and she was more closer. I felt like if I walked away from Rotary, there was nothing much to keep us so much. So I hung in without the pay and what. I remember I called one of the leaders and told them how I was going through the challenge. And they're like, it's okay, we shall talk about it. Yeah, but I realized later on they didn't give it so much pressure. And I stayed back until I recovered and came back. Yes.
Sorry. You see the good thing with this whole Rotary.
Yeah.
At one moment, it calls for you opening up. You see, we have very many friends of ours who are not in this fraternity.
Yeah.
But opening to them about your situation, it becomes hard. But there is this motivator that you've been seeing who is always chatting with you to check on you. And actually the birthday groups, the idea of birthday groups. These birthday groups, it's where you really feel that at least I have a family. You understand? I really liked the idea that at least you had that one person whom you could talk to and is in Rotary. So I think at one moment you cannot forget where Rotary put you and how you managed to cross over what you're passing through. Now, the other thing is, what would be your turning point? What would have been if it was that particular project, it was that particular fellowship that really changed your mindset to say, now, hook or crook, it's either Rotary or Rotary?
Yeah, now, that one project, the Narugala, the projects we've done at Narugala.
Okay.
I remember it was Bugabo that took there the mama kits, the liquid soap and what, all that. That year, one of my siblings was expecting, and it happened to be the hospital she was going to. She's a single mom. I didn't know she would be the direct beneficiary of the project. When we reached there, they were talking about how these people were favoring a few people, giving them those things were given out as Rotarians. But to me, I had a bigger, a positive side of it, because my sibling, my sister, was the direct beneficiary of those things that were given out. In that very hospital where those things were given out. And I did not take the whole thing of they're favoring a few and all that. Indeed, people were given those things. And yes, to me, it brought a heart in me that sometimes you don't know who will benefit from what you are doing. The fact that the project benefited my own sister that I did not even intentionally plan to be part of because of her. But somehow she was going to that hospital and she benefited from it. My heart was touched and I felt like, just continue doing good. Just continue being part of the good. You don't know who will benefit from it.
Wow. It's either Rotary or Rotary. So, friends, today you've really heard about these touching stories. We've really talked about the reasons why at least a person should join this fraternity. Then we're also looking at the idea there is that situation that comes into a person's mind. There is that I am not fit to be here. You see, I ride my border. I really cannot fit in these people who are, I feel they are on an expensive note. So it really happens. And in most cases, that is why our membership at one moment deteriorates. Because we feel we leaders are not like to the ground level whereby we can at least engage a member. That's why our district governor this year pushes so hard the agenda of membership engagement. We are really lucky to have our birthday groups. If it wasn't for the sake of having birthday groups, our own Diana we wouldn't be seeing Diana around us. Today you're having one of the engines of this club.
Yes.
As a committee, you're leading the TRF. What message do you really want to tell these people? What do you really talk about if it's giving? Why do you tell us? Why would you initiate giving till it hurts?
I have learned that even with the faith that I subscribe to, born again, the Bible tells us, do not stop doing good because you do not know who will need it at what point of time. To me, Rotary is an opportunity of giving, touching those lives, impacting those lives that you'll never even know or meet. And how do you do it? You might be having your small amount, 20,000, 100,000. To you, it is small. But joined with other Rotarians, it will touch lives you will not know. So it is not, we like to say in Watoto, it is not about the amount, but the equal sacrifice So with the Rotary Foundation, I encourage people to give, even if it is 20,000, even if it is how much. Yes, we love the pins, but your 20,000, your 100,000 will touch someone, and that life will be grateful forever, and you'll never know or get to meet them. Even you'll meet or you never meet them. Yeah, okay. But you'd have touched a life.
Okay. Final question today is, you are this type of a person, after fellowships, you rush home.
Yes.
Because you have a lot of work to attend to at one moment. But also, there are normal days whereby we see you. And it really gives us a lot of comfort on our Chimeza, some of us.
Yes.
And in most cases, a lot has been given through Chimeza. Do you find it as a winning way or a winning culture? And how are you pushing? Because you're not a night owl person, but here comes situations that really push you in order to do your work right.
Yes. Chimeza is really good. Much as I don't often attend.
Exactly.
But I have seen magic happen at Chimeza.
True.
People give when they are happy, not being influenced by a certain as people think. But when they get to personal, when they get to be themselves fully besides the fellowship, because in fellowship, it's serious business. But in Chimeza, it is happiness, connecting, and someone is happy to actually give even what they did not expect.
True.
So, Chimeza, oye.
Thank you so much, Rotarian Diana. I want you to close in the blink of an eye. What is that message you're going to tell the world for those people who are willing to join us, and also those ones that are really giving up on us? What is your message to them?
To the ones joining, know why you are joining. It's all about impacting lives. If your mind comes with a negative or a different ambition, you'll be disappointed. But if you come with the mind of, I need to impact lives, I need to serve my community, I need to serve the people, I am here for a purpose, you'll love Rotary, you'll be part of Rotary. To those leaving, maybe you have not found out the truth of why you came or you joined. Maybe your motive was different and that's why you are disappointed. Maybe you feel like you've not been heard. Take a few steps back. Speak to one or two people that you feel there is always that one person that can listen. Give it a chance and you'll never leave Rotary.
Thank you, Rotarian Diana Chirabo. I want to say thank you so much to the management, to the administration of the Rotary Club of Garuga, and to the PR team behind the cameras and the lens. You're really doing good to the world. Please, let's continue striving hard so that we make more memories and also serve more and more. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I've been addressed by the wonderful 102nd District Conference that is happening in Jinja. Please, let's meet there and let's register. Thank you. May God bless you all.